Let me show you how to make this really cute double-sided crochet ribbing that looks just like knitting, and today I will use this crochet set from Knit Pro. Feel free to use any yarn you want with a matching hook size. Today I'll go for this merino yarn and a 4.5mm hook from the set. Start by making a slip knot with your first color and placing it on your hook. Then chain any number of stitches you want, plus 1 for the turning chain. In the second chain from the hook, make a yarn over slip stitch, so you'll yarn over, insert your hook, pull up a loop, and now you'll have 3 loops on your hook. And then pull the last loop through the other 2 loops. And this is a completed yarn over slip stitch, and you'll continue doing that until the end of the row. This is what it should look like, and now we're ready to cut our first color. You can also carry it if you want fewer ends to weave in. To attach the new color, simply make a chain, then turn your work. And from now on, we'll make our yarn over slip stitches into the 3rd loop of each stitch, and you'll see what I'm referring to in a second. So usually we make our stitches into the top loops, but this time we'll focus on working only through the bottom loop of each stitch. It can be a bit tricky to get your hook through there for the first row, but you'll get used to it and it will become easier. And we're going to repeat this yarn over slip stitch in the 3rd loop for the rest of the row and the entire project. You can see here that my stitches are a bit weirder, but take your time to find that 3rd loop for each stitch, because after this row everything will be much easier. This is what it looks like after the 2nd row. We can now cut the yarn and reattach the first color, and repeat the yarn over slip stitch in the 3rd loop all over again. Now, as I said, in this row, this 3rd loop is starting to show much more clearly, making it easier for you to work from here on. You can now repeat these rows until your piece reaches your desired length. Working the yarn over slip stitch in the 3rd loop all the way to the end, then change color and repeat as needed. This is what my swatch looks like, and I really love the texture, and it's also quite stretchy. I already used this technique in one of my patterns that is coming up next month, but you can use this in scarves, hats, cowls, blankets, or even the cuffs and edges of sweaters. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and let me know what will you use this for.